Good evening to all. Welcome to today's video lesson. Today I would like to discuss with you about writing skills at workplace. So this is for uh, advanced communication skills and life skills for fourth semester students. Advanced communication skills and life skills for the fourth semester students, for the polytechnic students. So uh, let me introduce before start my video lesson. This is C.H. Narsiya, senior lecturer in English from Sanjay Gandhi Government Polytechnic, Adilabad. So today we are going to discuss about writing skills at workplace. Writing skills at workplace. So what are the really in our day-to-day job we used to write so many types of letters, mails, we send mails and everything we used to use in our day-to-day life. So here today we are going to be discuss that is in detail about the writing skills. What are the writing skills are we required for the employees, especially the upcoming budding engineers after becoming a employee. You have to be write reports, give monthly reports, daily reports for your higher officers and everyone. Not only for employees, everyone, their workplace they have to write. For instance, if you take example for journalists they have to write everyday reports on their news. So they, but students they used to write. Sometimes they have to write a report on um, for one celebration. If they conducted, they have to write a report. So there are many things are there. So let's discuss about objectives. Learn various writing formats useful for at workplace. What are the formats are there, and how they are useful at workplace. Various formats we have day to day life in our work. So we have to be learn the formats at workplace. Next, develop the corresponding skills. So we have to sometimes we have to be correspond higher officials and with our subordinates. Sometimes that write corresponding skills are very important. Writing letters to be get something to be work to be sort of favor for you. There are many things are there. Corresponding skills are day to day. We have to write letters to be higher officers and sometimes our subordinates also. Corresponding skills are very important in our day-to-day job. Next, develop an ability to apply technical information in documentation. What are the technical skills you have, technical information you have to be keep in your documentation. To save some files, to save some send information, save some data. That's technology is very important. Technical information also very important. We have to be how to save, how to forward, how to download. So many technical skills are there. The right to day-to-day work. So corresponding skills and technical skills are information is very important. Next, revise and edit written documents. Sometimes some written documents are there. If your subordinate may prepare some documents, you have to be revise that. Sometimes if any kind of mistakes are there, sorry, suggestions, any deletions and additions. Sometimes you are able to revise the and you are able to edit documents, written documents. That's very effectively. Something it's not so easy. It's not possible everyone. So it's a skill and it's a talent to be revising, editing documents. So you have to be acquire the skills as per according to situation. So friends, you have to be know the skills how to edit the documents. Next, prepare the minutes of meeting. So after becoming officer, after becoming some position in your organization, sometimes you have to be organized. You have to organize meeting, executive meeting. So Then after whatever you are discussed in that meeting, you have to be uh, note down that information, the minutes of meeting, those who are participating in that meeting, and how those are there as per the name, what their expressions, what their views about the meeting. You have to be record that information. That is very very important. Minutes of meeting is also very very important for conducting meeting, and how to conduct, and that's the purpose to be proof in the future, those who are participated in that meeting. And then you, after completion of uh, note down the information, the um, views expressed by the participants, and you have to take their signatures in that at the end of that meeting. That's very very minutes of meeting is very very useful, and it's very. Next, prepare a press note. Sometimes you have to give press note for the on some meeting or functions. Sometimes about results, or examinations, whatever it may be. Sometimes you have to issue press notes. Press note, how you have to write it briefly. To I think if you should not be comprised and concise way, you have to give all the information. Writing press notes not so easy, so you have to learn that skills also. This is also one of the skills of uh, work at workplace. Next, prepare notices for the various purposes. For example, if you are going to be conduct a meeting on some certain date, you have to issue the notice for the those who are going to be participate in that meeting. So and so date, and so and so thing, we are venue, we are going to be meet, and we are going to be discuss. Along with that notice, you have to be prepare an agenda of the issues are going to be discussed. Before the going to be conduct the meeting, you have to send the agenda, what are the issues are going to be discussed in the meeting. Prepare an agenda of meeting also. These are the things that these are the objectives of this video. Learn various formats of useful at workplace. There are many formats are they are useful for our workplace, and corresponding skills. Develop corresponding skills also very very important. Develop an ability to apply technical information in our documentation. That's so important. Revise and edit written documents effectively. Next, that is our skill. How it's not so easy to be revised. Prepare the minutes of meeting, and prepare press notes. Prepare notices and various purposes for, and prepare agenda for the meeting. So these are the objectives we were there to of this video lesson. Next, we are going to be discuss about the things are there. So things, friends, you have to be. We will discuss the next things after objectives. Writing skills are an important part of the communication. Without writing skills, we should not express our. It should not be complete our communication. Of course, it's not possible always the oral communication. The communication may be two types. One is oral and written communication. Sometimes oral communication is maybe with maybe two types of verbal and non-verbal, but using body gestures and something we can express our feelings. Communication. But sometimes very very it is but in absence of the a person, the recipient is long and you are in somewhere, you have to be communicate with that person time. That time you have to be write written skills. Written communication skills are very very important. So that skills are important part of communication. We should not feel it's without written competency, our communication is not completed. Good writing skills allows us to be communicate the message. Good writing skills allows us to communicate the message which with clarity. Good writing skills, which is very very important to communicate the message. That's a very very important. If you write good writing skills, the you can your message will be reach the persons those who are going to receive with a clarity. The clarity is very very important in the communication. Poor writing skills aren't just upsetting you. Sometimes we upset with our poor writing skills. Writing skills gives you credit in our organization. Writing skills are very 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 important in an organization to become a organizer or become a leader or anyway. The writing skills are very useful. If we are poor at the writing skills, sometimes we have to upset. Without writing skills, we are unable to continue our correspondence with the higher officials and with our subordinates. They may be they may be hamper. Their work may be hamper of your career also. Without writing skills, your career may not be fruitful and may not be prosper. So your career may be hamper. So learn what are the skills are you required. Written communication skills, written skills are very very essential. You acquire it with a little practice, with hard work. You can acquire them. So anyhow, I think any organization, any employee requires the written communication skills. Written skills or writing skills are very very important. Co-workers may perceive the writer's competence also. The co-workers feel that if you are the boss but you are poor at communication skills, if you are unable to correspond they maybe feel something, my boss is not good at writing skills. Writing skills are very very important. They think about your competency. If you are good at writing skills, your competency will be enhanced. Your statue will be good, and you can pursue. You can administer. Your administration will be good. So writing skills are indispensable. They are mandatory for the in any organization for any job. Without writing skills, the candidates may not be survive in the society. Employees cannot be survive in the society. Next, coming to next point, technical communication is a mean to be document. Sometimes we have to be sent. You have to be send a document for the higher officials. That is a technical communication. Or sometimes you have to be scientific way you have to send. So the technical communication is different with the advantage of technology. With the internet, we have to be send some documents and mails and emails. Everything technically you have to be prosper, and you have to learn the technical knowledge. You have to be a technical literate. First of all, literacy is very very important. Technical literacy convey the scientific and engineering information also. It is very very important. Or other technical information they capture into paper documents. First of all, technical documentation, engineering for other people is a documentation is very very important. The web pages, how to prepare in the web pages. You have keeping about your organization information in the web pages, very very important. You have to, if you are officer, you have to keep some information in the your web page about in your organization. That's very very important. You have to maintain that. Digitally stored text also very important. You have to be preserve the information in the digitally. That is also very part of your job. Digital, the audios and videos and other medias also be very very you have to use in effectively. That the writing skills are not so easy. The technical and non-technical way, the writing with a traditional format of writing letters and receiving letters, that's one point. But the sending emails and receiving emails, saving data, sending data and saving pages, web pages, and these are also in the technical way of the writing skills. Society very very important. Society for the technical communication is very very important. Defines the field. You have to field of the things you have to be think of it. Defines the field as any form of communication that focuses on the technical or specialized topics. Communicate specially by using technology or provide structures how to do something. Specialized topics, on specialized topics you have to use the technology sometimes. About the computer literacy, about sending mails and receiving mails, and data and tools and many things are there technically. Communicate especially using the technology, that purpose. It's a traditional method of sending letters and reading emails. Now, with a fraction of seconds, you can send over all over the world some information by mail, email. A very very confidential, very protective way. The emails are very very powerful nowadays. It provides instructions also how we have to send and how we have to be receive, how we have to reply for the received mails, the received data, how to do something for that. These are also things are there. Next, writing under specific circumstances also very very we are going to discuss. There are many situations we used to face in our day-to-day life in our job. Without based on situation, we have to be interpret. We have to write our things. So, friends, you have to be think of it. So you have to be learn uh, the things writing under specific circumstances. There are many times in your life you will be asked to write something very specific situations. Sometimes based I think situations may not be anticipated. Sometimes you have to write leave letters. Sometimes you have to write minutes of meeting. Sometimes you have to be edit. Sometimes you have to be write some documents. Many things are so you have to, sometimes you have to write pro notes and legal aspect. Some many things you have to be write. So reports, many things are there. Writing the skills are very very important. Whether this is to be take notes for a conversation. Sometimes you have to be write the notes for your conversation. How you have to prepare the notes. Write that minutes in a formal meeting. Sometimes formal meeting may be there, that is general meeting. There you have to be record the minutes of meeting. Conversation also sometimes you have to record the conversation between two persons. That's also writing skills. Or prepare a report. All these types of writing. You have to prepare all types of writing. Require specific skills. Every person has to read some, but it is just this is not a normal writing skill. Specific skills you require to be writing. This is simply not for answering for the questions or not like that. So specific situations and specific skills you require to be record writing skills to preserve something. Usually in a particular style. Situations may not be uh, reveal may not be revealed. Sometimes may be new or sometimes may be familiar. But you have to write record. You have to write written reports. This is very very important. Next, planning your document. If you are going to be write a report or something, write something, you have to plan how I have to start, how to end, what, how many pages I have to write, where in which formula I have to write. So these are many things are involved in this planning document. What are the words, the jargons I have to remember? The purpose you have to be you visualize first. Which is the purpose? What is the purpose I have to be write? The purpose I have, the writing should serve the purpose. It has to serve your purpose. You have to fulfill your work. The planning involves setting goals. Also, however, sometimes you are planning what is my goal and what is my goal, how I have to accomplish, how to record it. And sometimes you have to make them into long term and short term goals, and you have to prepare an action plan to how to success it, and determining the procedure also how you have to achieve, how many hours I have to work, for how I have to work, and whether I have to take any coaching or something, I have to take any steps, what type of steps I have to take to be to achieve my goal. That will be leads to your RA group of that leads you and your group to complete the project, to complete your task, to complete your work. Then you can accomplish and you can fulfill your things. So that's very very important. Planning is very very important. It requires a procedure also. Okay. Now basically, becoming a adapt at a planning, you have to be adapt. You have to adapt a plan. So without adapting a plan, you should not be success. So the plan you have to make a plan how you are going to be uh, implement it. So the planning becomes planning becomes down to the things. Ground level you have to be plan, and if you may prepare a plan that should be 100% to be executed, that 100% should be success. Down to up, down to up, you have to prepare. What are the problems in the ground level? You have to think of it. That's what are the thing strategies you are going to be adapt. The project work and task, analyzing the writing situation also. How I am to write and which point I have to adapt and which paper I have to. Many things are involved. Identifying different planning strategies. What are the strategies are there? Best which strategy for your suitable for your plan for your work writing skill to write a the very many strategies are there to write something. So best which is the best for you how to choose writing. Next friends, we are going to discuss about useful writing formats. There are many useful writing formats are there. Here I would like to be discuss example one by one. Example is email form. Email is one is a documentation, written documentation. In that email you have to be write something. First you have to be welcome to the our name. You have to be write our name. This the next something maybe if for your organization is a business, dear customer, or so you are writing for customer. Thank you for registering with the our firm and something. You can manage your personal information from the my account section and website when you are signed into the line. That's one kind of mail. And here you can change your contact details and password also. Track recent orders also you can if you are booking. Alternative shipping address also you have to give. If you give in the business mail, if you give on one address, if that is not able to reach, but again you have to give alternative address also. That's also very important. And manage your preferences and which is your which quality, which quantity, which you requires, and your profile also. All this in the single convenient location you have to be. That is the email. Within send small email you can fulfill your work. The emails are sometimes are there, sometimes customs email and other types of emails also there. Here the one custom email were sent for the one person, telephonic exchanging or something, telephonic communication network. So they were one person has written. So then I am so and so employee and XYZ corresponding you to forward moving my resume or something street something my work. This way you have to be right. The business is so and so something. I have the work and let me please complete my work in order and please order my products or please send my products in the at the earliest. This way you have to be mentioned. So you have to think. Sometimes as a becoming as an employee, you have to be if you become an officer. Sometimes you have to be serve memo also. You have to serve memos. Some employees may not working it properly. If they bunk for the duty, you have to be serve memos also. Show cause notices you have to serve. Why you are not working properly? Your working is not satisfactory. Your work is not outstanding. Your work is not up to the mark. Why I am not initiating? Why cannot I initiate action against you? This way you have to serve the memo. If again you have to seek the explanation for that memo. If you are not satisfied, again you can issue the memo also. Again, same writing memo, giving memos is not so easy to. You have to learn that skill. It's based on practice, doing many times you will acquire that skill also. Serving memos and seeking. This leads to be the part of our day-to-day life administration. This is one kind of writing skill. Giving memo is also one kind of writing skills we have to be acquired as any organization. If sometimes you have to be give the memo for all the employees if some they are not be up to the mark. So sometimes you are giving memo. If you are the highest authority for that, you are serving a memo. That memo containing guidelines how to work in an organization, what to do, what not do in the at organization. So memo maybe different types. Maybe whether it may be a circular or a sometimes maybe explanation letter. Sometimes it may be a show cause notice. But it knows something. It conveys. It denotes something for the people. For many people, something it serves something. So based on that memo, you have to be understand whether they may seek the explanation. You have to give, or else you have to. Sometimes you have to execute some work. You have to execute it, and then later you have to give a comprehensive report of whether what extent you are implemented that memo given by your superior, higher officer. That's important. So that's provide that memo sometimes provide everything, how you have to be execute that work and how you have to operate that work, and many some clarifications will be given in that memo. So sometimes next coming to next example for a letter. Letter sometimes some many types of letters are there. So a letter may be a guide, a letter may be a direct approach, a letter may be a indirect approach, but it's a letter is a guide for it guides us to be move forward for the organization to be write something to acquire writing skills. It is a guide to be move forward. That's important, right? It read something here. There are many in our text also. They have given examples. So where you have received, and the examples you have letter you have to be. Generally, the letters are kept in confidential. We have to be maintain that confidentiality. We should not reveal that. If the organization are sending something you a memo or a letter, you have to be maintain the status quo of that secret. You are not supposed to reveal the secrets about your organization. That's for whether they are sending some letter, that is for you only, not for all the people. That's a mail or something. It's a general one. It's a memo. Maybe it's for all, but a letter it's only for concerned you and your organization. That's you should not reveal. You should not generalize. It's not for all my employees or my colleagues or something. That's a wrong way to be revealing. So just be how to be maintain the confidentiality whenever you have received a letter and when you are giving reply for that letter also. Confidentiality is important. You should not reveal. You should not circulate that memo also, that letter. So that's important while sending emails, and largely placed letter writing. Nowadays letter writing is plays a very important role. Many applications, many several reasons are and for it to be writing letters. The first we have to be how to be train the employees to be one or something. Still we have to be though it is an advantage of technology, we are sending emails and we are receiving emails, but still we should not ignore the importance of letter or letter writing. It's a part of the olden days. There is no kind of sort of correspondence. Only the one single written correspondence only that is a writing letters. We should not ignore the importance of letters, the writing skills. Here I would like to mention one historical event about the writing skills. Here first ever Prime Minister of India. You know that is well. That's Chacha Nehru is our first Prime Minister of India. When he was fighting for the Indian freedom struggle, in that freedom struggle, government of India, the British government kept him in jail. So there, that is there are many eminent scholars and writers and freedom fighters are there. These are all freedom fighters are many. They are great eminent scholars well that time. So Nehru is feeling that Nehru wants to train his daughter as a. She also became first ever a woman prime minister for India, first woman prime minister of India. So, but when she was in a childhood, Nehru wants to train her, So he used to write letters to uh, his daughter Indira Priyadarshini. Indira, he wants to mold Indira's character as a bold and strong, and he wants to make them to learn. He wants to explain about the India and the entire world also. How he has written number of letters when he was kept in jail. In that jail, from the jail, he used to write number of letters to his daughter. Daughter Indira used to read, and she was molded her character, and she became a bold personality. Of course, we know we should not ignore how she is became very popular. But her childhood was molded with the letters of her mother, her father Nehru. So let me explain. We should not ignore the importance of writing skills. Letter writing, the letter is very powerful. We can mold. Here I would like to mention the many great Indian freedom fighters. They were learned. While one more letter is a resignation letter for the British government, Subhash Chandra Bose has written, very popular after while giving resignation for ICS. Now it is called as IAS. So he wants to join in the freedom struggle. He gave up his job and then he joined. Still, that's a very powerful, wonderful letter in that survived letters in our society, in India. So letters are very powerful. How they can mold our lives, 100% we can assess it. Example of letters, many things are there. So while you are closing, you are sincerely. In the while you are closing a letter, you are sincerely, you are faithfully, you are lovingly. If you are writing according to the situation, you have to write. For business letters, you have to write you are sincerely, you are faithfully. If you are writing a letter to your father or mother, you have to write your loving brother, loving son, loving this daughter. This way you have to be mentioned in the conclusion. The superstition you have to be. Then you have to be do your signature, and you have to write the your address also. Again, when sometimes it has to be if it supposed to be redirect you, you have to write the your address also. So friends, you have to be think of it. I would like to so very important. Uh, this is so next we are going to discuss uh, here the skills of knowledge. Next example for some more things are there. uh, Example of direct letter is a guide, and a letter is a direct approach also there. Direct also is sometimes you are, therefore the letter you have sent, I am giving reply for your organization. This way you have to write. It's a record of corporate companies they maintain. This way direct approach for that organization. So next, I hope next conclude your letter. We hope you find the information it is useful. We hope you will satisfy with our service. This way you have to write a letter for the service in your organization. Next, some more indirect approach also there. Indirect approach, sometimes a letter is written by someone. It's not by a higher authority, but a clerk and somewhere a superintendent maybe writes a letter some on behalf of the higher official. This right. That's why they're signed by the higher officer. They keep the right in the underline. So that's they used to write. Then many things, and you have written. We have received letter from your clerk and someone for many days ago, and we are giving conclusion. This way you have to write. One more growing trend for the writing skills, that is facts. The facts also very useful. Sending information in a brief and concise way. This is a one telephonic and telegraphic thing. We can write a little bit information. This is a message like this. Please sign in the plus like attached contract. Your earliest convenience. This way, one or two lines you have to be send in the fax. Of course, the fax may be now there are this is also outdated, but some people are sending. But now the present trend is good, running mails. So where very mails are very playing very important role. Next, I would like to discuss with the friends the working skills at workplace. The important of good writing skills. The important of good writing skills. I would like to be writing here. So they are like making a good first impression is important. You have to first impression is the best impression. So you have to create a good impression with the first impression only. Confidence and efficiency is important while writing. If anything you are writing, your confidence level is being required. So as well as the person requires efficiency also. Without efficiency, we should not confidence should not develop. So a person requires confidence, and as well as both it requires confidence and efficiency. Then only we can create the good impression, first impression. There we are while you are writing any letter, first you have to write to create a good impression on you. With your letter has to do some positive task for you. It has to do some little favor for your recording your work, writing. Your writing has to do something better. Good writing demonstrates courtesy also. Also, always good handwriting. It demonstrates a good morning, sir. So, loving friend. This is a way we can express our courtesy, our gratitude with our writing skills also. Humbly, I request your Vachai. I request for your kind authorities. The very way. I humbly request you to be few lines or few words for your kind consideration. This way you have to write your consideration. Demonstrate courtesy. The words you use in your letter or your mail or something, that is in a courtesy manner. Very that is politeness, etiquette is very important. I think the courtesy, without courtesy, if you write, I think sometimes we are not, should not success. We should not fulfill that work also. So, hence, I suggest you, friends, you maintain the courtesy, polite tone while you are writing anything. The polite tone is very important. Etiquette is important. The importance of clear communication is very important. Then only it is success. Importance of clear communication. Next, take extra time. No, nothing to help you. Be if it is a run to 2 pages, 3 pages, or something, but it has to be clear. First of all, your writing should be clear. The message, whichever you wanted to convey, you have to convey it. That's all. Don't bother about the pages, or don't bother about something will happen. But try to be concise and brief, whichever you write. Nowadays, the people they don't have time to read your letters and much time. Everyone is busy. They don't have patience to read. It should be my suggestion is to be you all. Your writing should be concise and comprised to me. It should be brief, but it should be to the point. How to mention. That's very important to be express to be acquire the good writing skills. Take extra time. Sometimes it requires extra time. You can better to take. You make plan yourself before going to be. If you are going to write after 1 week, now only you practice it. How much, what way you have to write, what are the jargons or vocabulary you are going to be include in your letter. That's important. So take extra time. It is useful to practice yourself and to write. Check yourself. You can check your you can monitor also. You have ample time to check yourself to be whether your writing is clear or not, whether your communication is clear or not. That purpose you have to take extra time. Next, use grammar checker also. While you are writing letter, any writing, you have to check your grammatical mistakes. Whether you have I did any mistakes grammatically, whether my communication is, my writing skills are in a right grammatical way or not. You are checking yourself, self-checking, or else you have to be seek help from someone, your a friend or your teacher, colleague, someone else to be which who are the good at for that is language. So grammatical skills are very very important while you are writing any skills, while you are writing any reports, whatever it may be. But you have to be mentioned. You maintain grammatical way, grammatical point of view. So next, grammar and spelling and punctuations also you have to check. Simply, if you are mentioning, I'm writing someone, whether without grammatical and spelling mistakes and punctuations, they may not be understand. So writing is very very important. Here I would like to mention in the orally one students tell the teachers are lazy. It means if I keep full step, students are lazy, teachers are telling like that. If I say students said, if I keep a comma, teachers are lazy. It means if you keeping punctuation marks, full stops, something commas, one time it's teachers are lazy, and sometimes maybe students are lazy. So be careful while you are writing. You should keep maintain the punctuation marks, grammar and spellings also. Here I would like to mention a Telugu sentence in here. Ramunito Kapivarnudu itlani. Rama is and Kapivarna both are two characters in the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, sorry. Ramunito Kapivarnudu itlani. That's one sentence. But in spite of if you keep comma, there you have to keep to Ramunito Kapivarnudu itlani. If you keep the comma after ka, toka Ramunito Kapivarnudu toka Kapivarnudu. What is that? The meaningless sentences. So keeping commas are the meaningful, the entire meaning will be changes. Hence, I suggest you to follow punctuation marks and grammar and spellings. Ask the feedback from your friends, your teachers and elders, how my correspondence skills are, how am I writing, whether I did any mistakes, can you make it correct. That way you have to ask the feedback, and then gradually you can avoid the mistakes also if you get the feedback from your someone elders. So here next I would like to discuss with you next writing proficiency. Writing proficiency also we were discussed here. Conveys courtesy we were discussed, regards whether the it's not studied. So writing proficiency regards whether the not studied English or general today. Hiring the managers nowadays, whether that is not let me tell that something. Okay, now writing proficiency is very very important. So writing regard of whether of not studied English or journalism today. Hiring managers nowadays, some hiring managers are there, want people to be right well, as more and more communication. It takes place online via emails and Slack and Google Documents also. The Google Documents and emails and nowadays it develops. Writing skills ensure the effective communication also. Whether it's an effective in way or not. You are a communicator, effective communicator. If you write a letter, you can impress the people with their communication skills. He is good at communication skills. If your writing skills are not poor, he is not good at communication. Based on our writing skills, our communication skills also be assessed. In that way, we are going to be discussed. Next, writing skills make the difference between good and bad employees also. The good employees always concentrate on their writing skills. They try to be right with the flawless in their writing. The bad employees, they ignore about, don't bother about their writing. They don't bother about their mistakes and spellings, grammar, and punctuation, everything. So the good always be take care, and bad always they don't take care any care. Demonstrates your intelligence also. The good handwriting skills. The people will mention the lot of vocabulary, the intelligence, good examples they used to write. So this is way you have to be demonstrate your intelligence. To in a, once the British government posed a question, Mahatma Gandhi, while is fighting for freedom struggle, the one higher official from British government asked a question or posed a question, no, Nehru, and as along with Mahatma Gandhi. You people are not aware of English. You people don't know how to administration. Why you need require freedom, independence? So once expressing his views, Mahatma Gandhi has written a letter to the government of British, the British higher officials. They were astonished. They were suppressed with the eloquence of his English writing skills. So they were approached with his vocabulary and with English power. They were approached to read. They were approached dictionaries to read his letter. That much of writing skills, that much of intelligence he has. But we should not be eloquent. We should not be pompous. Our writing skill should reach an ordinary Englishman, an ordinary person, those who are not able to read, based on the situation. Good writers are credible always. Example, Mahatma Gandhi's example I have mentioned. The letter has written to British government. That was very very credible. Now the government, the British government, wonder, oh, there are many great intellectuals are there in India. So we should honor them that much. Only his writing skills. Only he got that much of recognition. Once he was blamed or made comment on half naked Pakir, but after they were astonished with his proficiency in English, they were astonished. They gave respect for Mahatma Gandhi. They appealed for Mahatma Gandhi to be withdrawn his agitation. So you can be more influential with your handwriting, with writing skills. That's why the many leaders they used to write letters for government to be impress and to solve the problems of people. So nowadays still it is going on writing. Writing conveys courtesy also. Always we were discussed. Writing skills helps us to keep good records also. Boost your professional confidence. Our confidence also will be increases. Promote yourself to be your career. If your career also it is useful, and writing builds a solid web presence. So friends, you have to be think of it. Next, you have to be maintain. This is very very important. So I would like to be discuss this with you. Next, last I would like to be discuss with last point, friends. Corresponding skills at workplace. Next point is corresponding skills. What are the corresponding skills we are going to be discuss? Communication skills are first of all. There are many corresponding skills are there at workplace. First, communication skills. The communication skills we know already. That is a listening skill and speaking and writing skills. Listening, speaking, and writing. There are LSRW also there. Reading also. Those who knows the reading they can write. So as well as analytical skills and research skills also there. Next we will discuss in the next forthcoming lesson, forthcoming video. Friends, this is enough for I would like to this is enough for the this video. We are going to be stop this video. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you.